This is a black man's Mein Kampf. Is that what it is? Mein Kampf, but this is a black man's. As a black man, you have no allies, you have no friends, you have nothing but yourself. And we live in this dichotomy to where it's like we the prey, but everything around us, everything lulls us to sleep for a purpose of taking advantage of us, keeping us in bondage, enslaving us. Like, we the prize. We what everybody wants to take advantage of. And that's it. Like, for instance, like me. I'm a 45-year-old black man. I want to make money on streaming. I want to make money on social media. People won't even give me subscribers. Like, who made the rule to where you got to ask for somebody to subscribe? Why would you subscribe? It's free. Why would you not subscribe to somebody that you feel like's real and you like? That in itself lies the problem and the hatred and the weirdness. Like, it don't make no sense. But also somebody go say, oh, well, what 45-year-old middle-aged black man wants to stream? What am I supposed to do? Be working at a job? What black man has ever won at that game? But I'm slow for wanting to try to reinvent the wheel as an old black man. But I'd be praised if I was part of the system that enslaves or oppresses me. Like, only a black man is not wanted for being smart, talented, and having potential or having a talent or being special. Like, we ostracize for that. Like, if we don't dumb ourselves down or don't allow somebody to take control of us or tell us what to do, we the problem. That's the way we viewed, that's the way we looked at, that's the way society has cast us. No matter how much you want to feel differently, or you see, and that's the thing, a black man's feelings are irrelevant in this white matrix. You know, in this white supremacy matrix, this colonialism, we're irrelevant. We're just chattel, cattle. Like, we like if you step on a bug, or like people stepping on a bug or killing a spider. How do you know they don't have feelings? How do you know they don't have a family? How do you know they have value or life? But that's what the majority of black men are deduced to, is like a spider or an insect that you can just smush and you go on about your day and it doesn't bother you on no, how could I put it, godly level, you know, or you have no sympathy. You know, but also too, I'm well versed enough and well understanding enough that a black man has no, what is the word I'm looking for? Society has been desensitized to a black man being anything other than nothing, really. I mean, when you think about it, if you see a black man hurt, they give you a reason why he deserves. Everybody has a reason why a black man should be hurt. Anybody else, it's a sad thing. It's unbelievable. It's just tragic. But a black man, something bad happened to a black man, everybody desensitized and feel like, oh no, he deserved that. In some way, evoking God and spirit, he deserved what he got, but nobody else does. That's the propaganda. That's the, and see, that'd be the funny part about it. Like, everybody act like Nazi Germany was the propaganda machine. They learned it from somewhere, and they learned it from These European Americans, these Europeans that migrated to America. People like me are indigenous to America. We was here first, and they know that. But then they want to act like we could, I would say our origins are from the mother place, the cradle of civilization, Africa, but we were the first people to inhabit North America or to inhabit anywhere in the world. We're indigenous to everywhere in the world. That's the crazy part, but that's the part that makes people so angry is like, for instance, if black people in America weren't indigenous to American soil, why wouldn't white people deport us? They deport everybody else that ain't from America. Why we get to stay? You hear me? If black people in America was really we are from Africa, but if we weren't indigenous to America, why don't white people deport us? They can deport Africans to Africa. Why can't they deport us black people who are indigenous to America anywhere? Think about that. I'm not making up lies. I'm not trying to be divisive. This is just real talk and real stuff. Like, it just all goes back to, just everything. Like I said before earlier, I'm a black man. I'll get 1,000 views, and out them 1,000 views, I will get not one subscriber. It's like, but you'll keep watching me, but you won't subscribe. Like, why does it make you do that? You know what I'm saying? Why is it like you can watch me, but you won't subscribe to me? What is it about me that you've been so programmed to not want to understand or not want to feel on a level that you feel something about me when I'm human too? What about me as a black man makes you feel like that? Or what is that anger that's in you that makes you don't want to try to see me eat too? Like, I'm on social media to try to I can make money on social media. It's hard for me to make money at jobs. Why can't I get support from people of all colors? It's not like I'm sitting on here trying to down anybody because I want a place, because of my color and I want a place. That's how much hate y'all got for me that y'all won't even subscribe. Y'all won't nothing. Y'all won't add to the Cash App. Y'all won't do nothing. But anybody else, y'all don't have a problem with helping. That shows the hypocrisy in you. It shows the racism in you. It shows the prejudice in you. Because why would you not help a brother? I'm a 45-year-old brother talking real stuff. No way am I promoting any type of hatred or in my own propaganda. I'm talking real. But in some way, that's not enough for you to like, or if that doesn't resonate somewhere in your heart. Somewhere about listening to me on this view don't resonate nowhere with you. I don't resonate with you. You don't see me as you. You can villainize me. Look at me. You can't villainize me. That's all you can do, is villainize me. You can't see nothing more in me but a villain. That's all you can see in me. But I'm not mad at you because 9 times out of 10, the majority of people, that's what they gonna see. If they not a clone and not somebody who's controlled and not somebody who's sold they soul. Because what is it about me that you dislike? I ain't never hurt you. See, that be the funny thing. What is it about a black man y'all dislike so much and a black man ain't never hurt you? Not in no way. A black man ain't never put you in debt unless you done got a pack. What else can he put you in debt with? He can't put you in debt on the level of a white banker or nothing like that. Not on a real level. It's crazy. Like you have to be that's why I believe that black lady made The Matrix and Terminator, because you have to be in it to survive. you have to be an extraordinary, and I'm not saying extraordinary because every black man is extraordinary, but it's a resiliency you have to have as a black man, because nobody's fooling with you. Nobody respects you. Nobody likes you. Nobody loves you. You know, and I faced it. Like, it destroys me when, as a man, your children don't like you or don't respect you. And your baby's mother's like, they already, one, I loved her. Now you sleep with a man, I've lost your love. Now you want to make sure that my children love another man that ain't their blood or their father. Like that level of, like, that stuff, that ain't of black people. But through us living in America, being under oppression and occupation from a foreign invader, that's the type of stuff we learn, and that's how we treat each other and deal with each other. And it's sad. It's like they get us to believe that crossing each other in some way benefits us, like we gonna ultimately win going against each other for their benefit. Black people really believe going against each other is gonna be to our benefit with these people, when all these people's getting us to do to sell our soul, when they not never gonna do nothing for us but keep us in bondage and keep us in enslavement. These people don't have no compassion or no heart for us. These people don't see us as anything. They have more love for dogs and cats than they do people of color. Them pale people, them Caucasoids, them Germanic people, they have more love for animals than they do people of color. They see animals they have more compassion for animals than us, but yet we still try and coexist with these people and beg these people to respect us and see us as something when they've already showed us they view animals more than us. Think about that. These Caucasoids, these Caucasians, these Neanderthals, these P-Woods, these Germanic people, these Celtics, these Celtics, these people view us less than chattel, less than cattle. They view dogs and cats more than so-called black people, indigenous black people to America, indigenous people to America. Like, that's how they view us. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then at the same time, if you speak out about it, you wrong. I can't get no subscribers or no views because I'm speaking black consciousness. I can't even get it from the people that look like me. You know, it's sad. Like, it's just this battle that we wage is, we ain't waging it, but we battling in it. Like, we gotta wage this war because it's for our existence, it's for our existence. You know what I'm saying? Like, these people want to strip us from everything. Like, this stuff just be so unbelievable, like, for a black man, and nobody understands it. Like, everybody, oh, get over it. Oh, he's just crying. He's this, he's how. It's like you playing a game over and over that you can't win, that they've set up every opportunity for you to never win. And you're constantly, as a black man, playing a game that's set up for you to never win. What do you think that does to your mind? What do you think it does to your heart, your spirit, your overall being? But nobody cares. They feel like you weak if you don't go along with the control. You know, it's like black men are the only people that nobody feels sorry for being controlled or being subjugated or being, you know what I'm saying, being in bondage. It's sad. It's sickening. But then if you're a black man to speak out about it, you're deemed racist. You're deemed spreading the hate. It's sick. It's crazy how they just flip it on you when you the one being always persecuted, when you've been the one persecuted. You know, all you've ever done as a black man for these other civilizations is bring them into sanitation and standing on, you know what I'm saying, not being on all fours. Like, it's just unbelievable the stuff like that we have to go through as black men, and just the no help we receive, and just the constant having to pull yourself up. Everybody tell you pull yourself up, quote unquote, pull yourself up by your bootstraps, and the rest of these people are standing on everybody else's back through thievery and lies. I'm gonna preach today because it's in my spirit to preach. Like, it's sad, like we live in this placebo, this false world, as if, you know, everybody else is working so hard for they got, but in some way the black man is inherently lazy and he don't want nothing. He just trying to rob and steal from everybody, when that's what the dominant society is doing. That's what white supremacy is built on: lies, and not standing on your word, and not and making agreements with people, and crossing people, and making handshakes and agreements with people, and going against the agreement, and lying, you know, for the benefit of you. But then you tell everybody else in society to pull themselves up by their bootstraps, and all these what is it? All these little sayings and stuff that really at its essence are lies and don't mean nothing, but it sound good to somebody who don't know no better. And that's what white supremacy is built on, is the ignorance of other people. Because white supremacy wouldn't work unless the people that is being pulled on is ignorant, and they have been deduced to nothing, and they have no self-love and no self-belief. And they have to be a beaten people to accept colonialism and white supremacy. It's not like this stuff is rocket science, or these people are inherently smarter than nobody. No. If you don't go along with it, they're going to take your life. See, at its core, white supremacy, the evil and all that stuff, and white supremacy and all these people is they going to take your life if you don't go along with it. So yeah, it's easy for them to benefit and win everything when it's the thought of death at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. That's how you able to control and subjugate, is death. You know what I'm saying? Because godly people ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? But when you're dealing with ungodly people, that's the type of stuff you got to deal with. You know? But then you deal with ungodly people who have no morality, but they go around the world preaching morality and falsehoods and stuff. And it's so weird, and it's so unbelievable. Like, if you not really, but also in the same time, they not teaching you to have knowledge to fight against it. So you really just, you helpless against it, you know. But they make it, you know, I mean, these people subjugate you in so many ways you don't even understand. It's 24/7 they send the subliminals and propaganda to subjugate you, and to lower yourself and to dumb you down. It's like, I mean, it should be Netflix. But see, that's the thing. Netflix will make a show about anything, but Netflix ain't gonna make no documentary on white supremacy at its core, or colonialism at its core. They really ain't. And even if they do, they ain't gonna make it seem like it applies to white people today. They gonna make it seem like this was some of the past that don't exist anymore. Like, these people, man, these people are diabolical, man. These people are playing in a way that God's people ain't. That's why they able to hold on and control so long, because they playing wicked. They using spells. They using, you know what I'm saying, demonic forces to keep you subjugated and under spells and spirits on you and stuff. Like, it's so wicked. Like, it would, I don't know how long it would take to really crack the code and really talk about like what these people are really doing and have done in this world. Like, it's unbelievable. But it goes, I'll even wrap it back up to the algorithm. The algorithm makes sure it's like a black man like me don't even get no likes, so I can monetize. I can't even get no subscribers, so I can so I can monetize what I'm talking about, or my feelings. Like, It's racism on the highest level. Like, it's an algorithm. Like, the internet is racist. Like, that's how cold all this stuff is. All this stuff is. This stuff is all built up racism, and all this stuff is just, it's racism at its core. It's white supremacy at its core. It's the Matrix. It's the Terminator, like the black lady made. Like, it's just about a system made just to make sure the black man in America cannot flex his wings. Because if he's able to, he can be bigger than Tesla. He can be bigger than Rockefeller. He can be bigger than DuPont. He can be bigger than Vanderbilt. He can be bigger than Elon Musk. He can be better than Larry Ellison. He can be better than the Walton family. He can be bigger than any of these white establishments you can name. The black man can topple and be bigger than. That's why they don't ever give you no room to breathe, because they know your power. Even the subjugation. Our buying power is the seventh richest country in the world. So just imagine if we wasn't having oppression and being let out. We would be number one above anybody. And we ain't even got no 100 million people. Black people in America maybe only 40 million strong. And we already seventh richest country in the world. And add everybody else up who, how many people they have, and look at how much resources they done stole and lies they done told to get what they got. That's why we the gods, and they don't never let us have nothing. Not let us have nothing, but they don't even allow level playing field for us nowhere in the world, because they know what we capable of and who we are. We just don't know. We just don't know, because if we truly do, as black people, indigenous to America and the world, we would just, we would still trade with people, but we would have an ideology. We would take ourselves serious. We would really get involved in everything that's going on in the world, instead of allowing these people who are not superior to us controlling us and telling us what to do and how to live and what to think and all that type of stuff. And it's sad, like, after 400 or 500 years of subjugation, that us as black people, that we not smart enough to see the game, because the game ain't that smart. No matter how much they try to flip it on us, 2 + 2 = 4. Like, we gotta stop acting like we just gotta, as people, as black people, we gotta not care, really not care about the stuff that controls us, to allow us to be free enough to free our minds, to be able to take back control of ourselves and our destiny and our children's destiny and our destiny of our people, to be able to ultimately take our rightful place. And it ain't for us to subjugate other people, control other people, or enslave other people. It's for us to live in our righteousness and our glory, as us being people who God created, who God loved, and who God is always showing his eternal mercy and love on. And when we realize that, as so-called black people in America, we gonna be where we need to be. And that's why I'm here to preach that and talk that. I'm not better than nobody, but I'm just preaching from that light that's in me. And if you see me, I hope it's a glow around me for the stuff that I'm talking, because I'm talking from everything that's in me and all the melanin and everything that God has created in me. And I just want to talk to free my people. I'm not against nobody, but I realize that's my calling. That's what I want out of life. And when you see this, subscribe to my YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on my Facebook. Follow me on my Instagram. I just want my people to be where they need to be. I'm not against nobody. I want to be me, and I want people to respect and enjoy me for my mind, my conversation, what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to be divisive, but you can't tell me what to say. You can't tell me what to think, because when you do that, you the oppressor, and you who I'm against. This big boy Stu Daddy, this is what I'm doing. And, you know, I'm glad that I got to work harder to create content and not be in my feelings, and understand I have something to say, and I have something that the world needs to hear. And I just got to get in this zone, you know what I'm saying, to put my time in this, to do this, because I want to monetize this, because more I'm able to monetize this, and I spend my time doing this. And really, I need to spend my time doing this, because it ain't like I'm monetizing from a job. I'm just being subjugated at a job, getting paid nothing, while inflation and everything else is keeping me behind and keeping me a bum and broke. And That's why I'm talking, because I don't want to live in that space. I don't want to do crime or do nothing crazy. I want to get paid off a God-given talent, which is streaming and talking and raising my people and raising anybody who feel me. And that's just what I'm on, and I'm thankful for everything, and just, peace.